Good morning, here. So we will start the sequence. We will do a 10-minute sequence of yoga. First, you stand up straight. The center lines of the feet are parallel to each other. You feel grounded. Lower the spine, the base of the spine, and expand your shoulders. Inhale, lift your arms up. Come on your tippy toes, and then come down. Remember to take 5 deeper breaths. Then as you exhale, draw your aura around you and come forward into Uttanasana, bending forward. Take 5 deeper breaths here. And the next inhale, come into halfway up. You can be here, hands on your knees, or if it's possible for you, just extend your arms forward. And then as you exhale, you can micro bend your knees here. Take your right leg back into upper lunge. Put your right hand on the mat. Extend your left arm up. Your right arm and left arm are in one line. And then put your left hand down, and from here go into your plank. The body is in a straight line. And then drop the knees, bend the elbows, the chest and the chin come into the mat. The pelvic area is up, and then you put your hands by the sides of your chest. Just slowly and gently you come up. As upward dog, you try to sink your pelvis as much as possible down, and then take your head to the right, slowly, and then to the left for 5 rounds. Inhale and exhale. And then back to center, slowly. Tuck your toes and come into your best down dog. External rotation of the shoulders, your thumbs and index fingers coming a little bit to the side, the heels aiming to the floor. Straighten the legs as much as possible. Push the pelvis from within, up and out. And then when you are ready, take your right leg forward between your hands, and then take your right arm up. After 5 breaths, put your right hand on the mat, and then bring your left. And then stretch back, lift your vertebrae one by one. Push your pelvis forward. And then come back to center. You can put your hands together next to your heart center. And we will do the other side. Inhale, lift your arms up. 1, 2, 3 on your tippy toes. 4. And then on the next exhale, come forward into Uttanasana. And then halfway up, and here you can extend your arms forward in Virabhadrasana 3, which is Warrior 3. And on the next exhale here, you can micro bend your knees and then take your left leg back and then open your right arm to the sky. The chest is open, left leg is straight. Square your right hip and go a little bit lower. And then as you put your right hand next to your right foot, come into your plank. Body is in straight line. And then drop the knees. And then bend the elbows, chest and the chin coming into the mat. And then come into your upward dog. In upward dog, connect your first toes. Relax your right and left shoulder, open your chest. The head goes to the left and then to the right for 5 rounds with the inhale and exhale. After the 5 rounds, you come back to center with your head, and then you tuck your toes, you come into your inverted V. And then you take your left leg forward between your hands, right leg is straight, and then you open your left arm up to the sky, chest is open. And then you put your left hand, and on the next inhale, you bring your right foot next to your left. And slowly and gently you lift your upper body up, vertebra by vertebra, and you stretch back. And then you come back to center. Hands together, feeling the touch of the tips of the fingers, and then we will move into the second sequence. Remember the intention of being on the mat, of letting go of what's no longer serving us, and of embodying the alignment, body, mind, and soul. Inhale, lift your arms up, come on your tippy toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, come forward. Inhale halfway up, and here you go for the full Virabhadrasana, which means you extend your arms and then you focus on one point and extend your right leg. The back is parallel to the floor. And then slowly and gently you put it with the right leg, right foot back to center, and then you extend the left leg, extend your arms, and you make sure your back is parallel, you focus on one point. And then from here, you micro bend your knees, you take your right back, lift your left arm up, and then go into your plank. And here in the plank we add one variation, body in straight line, right leg up, left leg up. Make sure your body remains in straight line for 5 rounds. And then drop the knees, connect the first toes, bend the elbows, chest and the chin on the mat, and then come into your upward dog. And here, let the right heel come close to the body, and then the left heel for 5 rounds. And from here, tuck your toes. And when you're ready, bring your right leg forward, your right foot between your hands, and then adjust your left foot to be perpendicular into your right. Extend your arms into Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2, and move your gaze to your left hand. Sink, lower. And once the 5 breaths are done, you put your hands on the mat. You bring yourself into the top of the mat. And slowly and gently, you inhale up. You can stretch back. And then you come back to center, preparing yourself to the other side. You come again into your tippy toes for 5. Extend, lengthen your spine. Come into Uttanasana. And then from here, extend, come into Virabhadrasana. Extend your arms. And then do the second side. Make sure your back is parallel to the floor. And on the next exhale, come forward. You can micro bend your knees here. And then take your left leg back into upper lunge. Open your right arm up to the sky. And then put your right hand next to your right foot and come into your plank, the body in straight line. And when you're ready, you add the variation. Lift your right leg up and then left leg. And then drop the knees, the chest and the chin. Connect your first toes. Come into upward. And here, let the heels come close to the body. And then tuck your toes, come in your down dog. The best inverted V, external rotation of the shoulders, the heel are aiming to the mat. And then bring your left foot forward as if you are coming into upper lunge, and from here have your right foot perpendicular to your left. Sink your left hip and come into Warrior 2. Extend your arms by the side and take your gaze to the right side and sink a little bit lower. Take 5 deep breaths. And here, forgot to add this, you can add it. You can put your right hand on the right side of the knee and stretch the left side. are ready, you bring your hands to the top of the mat, you adjust your right foot, and then you bring your right foot next to your left. And slowly and gently come back, you stretch back. Namaste.